Could someone do me a favor and go and check on the PlayStation community? I mean, call a pony, see if the pony is okay, because guess what? The Xbox showcase have sent most of them absolutely crazy. Wow. Well, at least look at the bright side, guys. You guys are getting work, finally the job that you guys deserve, being clowns. I mean, that showcase was so good that even if it is you had cross-eye, after seeing the graphics of Gears of War ED, your eyes would have been able to see in 2020 vision. If you couldn't speak well as a result of being deaf, after seeing games like Perfect Dark, now you're able to actually speak for the first time.
Ma, Papa, Dada.
Yes, that Xbox showcase did a lot for the gaming community. Yes, but with everything else, you would have haters. And normally, we will get hate from the PlayStation community, which they are still doing. But we are finding that even some of the zealots on the Nintendo side, we're not talking about the people who like Nintendo, I like Nintendo games, some Nintendo games. We're not talking about those guys, we're talking about the zealots in the community is even saying something about that Xbox showcase.
The Xbox showcase was a load of crap, right? Not surprising anyone, but right now, like, game journals and YouTubers are trying to come out and say it was great. They're probably trying to do a pendulum shift thing, you know, like...
I mean, this guy is giving commentary on the Xbox showcase. Like, if what he is saying makes any kind of sense. Let me just tell him one time.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
So now everyone is talking about Xbox after that showcase. Everyone is talking about buying a Xbox Series console just to play the amount of games that was shown. But on the other hand, to that coin, we are seeing that the PlayStation community is being exposed. They are being exposed to be hypocrites because, according to them, they don't like Xbox games. Xbox have no games and they don't like Xbox games. But guess what? There's a report that came out that Sea of Thieves and Minecraft is #1, both in Europe and in the Americas. #1 on the PlayStation gaming chart. For me, what an exposure. They really love these games. Even beating back Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade has not stayed on top. There is no longevity on Stellar Blade, but there is in Sea of Thieves and also Minecraft. But that's not the only thing the PlayStation community is battling with at this moment. They are still battling, trying to find out why Sony ported that Horizon Lego game to a rival platform, which is the Nintendo Switch. They are still trying to see how best they can justify, how best they can spin, you know, this game coming to the Switch. So today, let's look at some Sony fans trying to justify what Sony did. Let's look at the mental gymnastics they are using. Let's see if anyone could say it as it is. It is the same thing that Microsoft is doing. We would even look at what is the facts. Who wanted Horizon on the Switch? We will see if it was really Lego or if it was, you know, Guerrilla Games themselves. So you know what? Let's get it.
This is a sickness!
Let's get it. Before we start the video, let me just say thanks. I mean, I would have never believed I would have gotten so many subscribers. In the last video, I got over 60 subscribers. So I just want to say thank you for those who subscribe, and thank you for the OGs who, you know, always show support. So we are trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if it is content like this interests you, please consider subscribing. Thank you, and let's get back to the video. Before we start, let me just say this. For the longest while, we have been hearing rumors that Game Pass is not profitable, Microsoft is not selling any games and so forth on any consoles, and there was a lot of rumors that were going around.
But it's interesting. I was watching Michael Pachter's podcast, and he was talking about how it's all about Game Pass for Xbox. Yeah, I actually was hearing that that Microsoft's putting a little bit less focus on Game Pass. So who knows?
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Nice.
We are Expedition 33.
And a church are just meals for Tom, they say.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Everyone is so quick to believe rumors, and guess what? They were wrong. And how do you guys feel now? You were wrong. Phil Spencer is clearing it up again concerning these rumors about Game Pass is not profitable, about this what he is doing is not working. Listen.
Like reaction from people of this is the worst decision ever, like this is going to be the end of Xbox. We announced Game Pass and we started doing Game Pass, and I know some people looked at that and said, oh, you're going to teach people that games are free, and you're going to undermine the value in games. And what I can say sitting here today from our decisions on cloud, on Game Pass, on console, like right now we have more Xbox console users than we've ever had in the history of Xbox. Let's go! Yes! Yes! And even when I look at things like the impact of Game Pass, because I watch that and I love Game Pass, like how it showed up in the show today, I think was fantastic. But we also want people to be able to buy games. So I go back and I look and I say, okay, over the last 5 years, what's happened to third-party game sales on our platform? We're up double digits every year over the last 5 years on game sales on Xbox consoles. Let's go! Yes! Yeah! So when I look at it, I will just, doing a $70 billion acquisition will push us to try to do more. It'll push us on cloud. It'll push us to go find customers in new places, continue to think about access to amazing games, enabling creators to do great work. But I actually think for the team, that's just a self-motivation that the team has, and it's fun to be a part of.
Black Ops 6, day one Game Pass.
Black Ops 6,
sweet, right? Like,
some people said I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, most people in this room have probably been used to spending $60-$70 on it every year. Now, if they're already subscribing to Game Pass, good to go.
But it's a choice. Like, we didn't say to anybody, you have to subscribe to play. If you want to buy Black Ops, it's great. It's great for us. It's great for the developer. If you want to subscribe, it's also great. Like, I want to give you the choice on how you play your games and who you play with, and not try to do slimy platform things to force you to do what I want you to do. Give the players choice.
Yeah, what I'm eating here today, a little Indiana Jones, yes. This is tasting so good. Let me taste some of this Call of Duty here. God have mercy. Yeah, buddy. Put a little salt, let's give it a little seasonings. So I asked all the critics, how do you feel now? As Phil Spencer again is coming on record to say that he's seen success in the console business, he's seen some success in Game Pass, and he's going all in on Game Pass. How do you guys feel? Are you guys proud of your bachelor's degree in nothing? Now let's go to the copium. Let's look and hear some Sony fans, some ponies, try to explain why Lego Horizon is going to the Switch. Listen.
MG says, Sony did betray us. I spent €650 for my PlayStation 5 and got nothing in return. Where are the big PS5 exclusives?
Yo, shout out to Caesar, man. Shout out to Caesar, man. This nigga put big fight. Shout out to my brother, Caesar.
If they're no longer going to be having their developers make games for the PS4, do you honestly think they're going to be tasked with porting or making games for the Switch? Now, if when they port games to PC, they have games that could successfully be ported to the Switch, you'd have to give me an example of a game that would work with.
Well, allow me to give you another game that could work just as good or even better than Lego Horizon for the Nintendo Switch. Look at this.
What did you say your name was?
Is this a good example for you, Reforge? Yes, this game would go perfectly on the Nintendo Switch. I mean, if this happens, the Sony community might burn down the Sony building. But yes, this game would work perfect on Nintendo Switch.
Because I don't feel like a lot of their games translate to the Switch or translate to the Switch audience. Like, I don't feel like The Last of Us or God of War or Horizon, like the actual full games, those don't translate to the Twitch audience in my mind. The Twitch audience is far more party game, family game, fun game, co-op, like short games. Like, you're not booting up your Nintendo Switch outside of Zelda, right? That would, I think would maybe be the exception. But outside of Zelda, it's like you're not typically booting up your Nintendo Switch and playing 20 to 30 hour big, huge, giant open world games. I just don't see it. And Switch is not a competitor either. It's like they're not losing by doing this. They're potentially going to gain people to say, oh, that Horizon property is pretty cool, and now that they're familiar with the Horizon property, they'll pay attention the next time there's a big Horizon trailer.
Oh, it's the clown again. Oh, why is it always the clown? I mean, I knew it was gonna be the clown. We all knew it was gonna be the clown sooner or...
Yes, the clowns are out today. But that's not the best part, no. The best part is the guy, K Trash. Remember that guy who is an alchemist? He's also an astronaut, and he's also the best businessman in the world. He's a philosopher and an intellectual. You know that guy, the same guy who made news by saying that you could land on gas planets? That guy? Yes, he is coming to try to explain why Sony is making a master chess move to bring Lego Horizon onto the Switch. Listen to this mental gymnastics. Listen.
This is a licensed game that's dealing with two different licenses, bro. You're dealing with Lego and you're dealing with Horizon's license with Sony. There's a third-party company making the game. Who came at who? When it comes to licensing and licensing contracts, it's all about leverage. That's why Mario and Rabbids, for example, was licensed.
It's on PS4?
Let me finish.
That's why Mario and Rabbids on PS4?
No, it's not.
It's not! It's not! So what are you talking about? Give me another example of this! Give me another example of this! No, it's not! Thank you, Mario and Rabbids!
Let him cook!
I'm gonna cook you! And I ain't one of them people that be on your little podcast saying, yes, King Thrash, yes, please, King! I just cooked you right there! Clip it! It's not Mario and Rabbids not on anything!
Yo, let him cook! Let him cook!
Two different IPs! MLB The Show, Game Pass!
Let him finish cooking.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
What's he's making? Go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead, puppy.
All right. Now, Ubisoft got the license to have Mario and Mario and Rabbids, right? Right? But it was on everywhere. I mean, it was on nothing but Nintendo, right? Because they had the most leverage. Ubisoft ain't got Mario. Mario gonna have more leverage and more cell power than anything Rabbids can ever do. And so the rules had to be followed by Ubisoft for what Nintendo said. Ubisoft paid for that game. Ubisoft published that game. Go look it up. All right.
So Sony got punked by Lego company. Lego. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
Let me talk.
Hey, go ahead.
Now, when it came to now, you see why that was exclusive to Nintendo. But when it comes to Horizon and Lego and gaming, they like right there. So compromises had to be made for all sides to be happy. All right.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Do you hear how confident this K-Trash is singing? Do you hear how it sounds like he was there sitting down on the table with both Sony and the Lego company? This guy is speaking like he was there. He is saying that Lego had more leverage than Sony. That is why we are seeing that game coming onto the Switch. But Sony is saying, you're going to do this, but I am going to do that. That's why it's not coming on Xbox. This guy is speaking like he was sitting there in the board office. What a businessman. What an alchemist. What an astronaut. Listen again. The best part is yet to come.
So Lego is like, well, we going to do this. PlayStation like, well, we going to do this. And the guy in the middle is going to make the shit.
Horizon is day and day on PC. This game is day and day on PC, is it not?
This is not a Horizon game, bro. It's a Lego game.
Yo, Doc, lower your mic a little bit, just a little, if you can, because I can't.
Not a Horizon game. It's
They're saying that.
This is a Horizon game, Thrash. Stop it, bro. They're gonna clip this. Thrash, they're gonna clip this, bro. Stop it. This is a Horizon game
right now.
Let me tell you what I mean. Is Fortnite a Horizon game?
You need to stop. You need to stop. If you're about to say because it has a character in it, you need to stop, bro. I'm telling you right now, I'm helping you out, bro. I'm helping you out. Thrash, this is co-developed by Guerrilla. I'm helping you out. The main, every single character in this game is a Guerrilla character. I'm helping you out, Thrash. Stop right now before you look even dumber, bro. Stop. I promise. You know I like you, dude. Stop. This is a Guerrilla game.
Yeah. They squabbling out there now. Yeah.
Let me get
Horizon's in the title of the game.
Okay, look. Batman comes out.
It's the second word. I'm gonna slow it down. Lego, Horizon. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Lego is the adjective, okay? It's describing the noun.
Is it?
Okay? No, we're gonna go basic 7th grade English. Lego is the adjective.
Shout out to Dark here, really helping K-Trash to understand elementary school, English. Now, what Dark is trying to help K-Trash to understand is that not because it is not part of the main Horizon universe doesn't mean it is not a Horizon game. It is PlayStation intellectual property, so that makes it an Horizon game. It is also being co-developed by a PlayStation studio. So let's listen on and see how he embarrasses himself yet again.
Describing the noun, which is Horizon.
Okay.
Which is the subject. And you're telling me that this is not a Horizon game. Hey,
No.
Blaze, where's my Don DeMarco? Because this is crazy, bro.
All right, now let me talk then. Let me tell you what I mean. Because I'm gonna get you. I get you every time.
You're not gonna get. There's no way you can flip this. You literally said this is not a Horizon game, and it's in the title.
All right, tell us what are they?
If you go to the official PlayStation blog,
okay,
Stefan Veralt, who is the design director at Guerrilla Games, he said in his own words, it's co-developed, which means in cooperation, which means if you ever played a co-op game, usually you do one part, another person do another part.
No, go ahead, finish up. That's a sentence you was gonna say?
It says co-developed by Guerrilla Games, and Studio Gobo.
Okay.
Lego Horizon Adventures. What's that?
That all they say?
It's all.
What do you mean? Is that all they say? That's all they need to say. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is that all they say? That's all they need to say, dude.
No, it's not.
Come on, bro.
It's definitely not. You know what development is? You know what?
Oh my God, bro. Jesus.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
So yes, that was an interview there on the Solid Cast podcast. You guys go and check them out. But yes, this K-Trust was speaking like, he knew what was going on. He said all of that long before this came out. You see, an article came out or a tweet came out saying this, that basically obliterated everything, he said. According to Go Nintendo, in a separate interview with Famitsu, James opened up about working with Switch for the first time and how Nintendo has been lending a hand in development. Personally, it was my first time, but there were many staff members on the team who had experience developing for the Switch, so there were no special difficulties. Regardless of the hardware, we wanted to bring Horizon to as many people as possible, so we try to keep the controls as simple as possible. In that sense, it may have been a first time for us, but rather than calling it difficult, we took it as a positive opportunity and proceeded with development. Nintendo has been very supportive of our development on the Nintendo Switch. James Windler. Now, who is James Windler? Is James Windler a Lego developer? Is James Windler somebody from Nintendo? Let's see who James Windler is, you ponies. Yes, according to LinkedIn, James Windler is from Gorilla. He works at Sony. So if James Windler is saying that they wanted the Horizon Lego game to go onto Switch, it shows very clear that Sony wanted that game to go on the Switch because James Windler represents Sony. So when these guys were talking like if they knew what was going on, they are looking stupid, they are looking dumb, because guess what? The news came out that this is what Sony wanted. Even Porter Rock, a known one of the four horsemen of the pony apocalypse, even he is saying it. Listen to what he's saying. It's official. PlayStation might as well just go third party and stop with this tentpole nonsense, because a Lego Horizon game I'm not going to make a Switch gamer get a PlayStation 5. These dudes simply will not address the real issue. You can be having studios that only make one new game a gen. So this is him reacting. Bad English, yes. This is him reacting to the games coming over on Switch. He is admitting it. He is saying that PlayStation is third party. Why don't you ponies wake up and smell the coffee beans? Because guess what? PlayStation is third party. Well, this is all we have to say for you about this today. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.